I never decided what I was going to do with my other governor, actually. What do I do with my other governor? I mean, gold is by far the handiest resource for me. Shall I build up to tax collector Rena? I think that's probably the best. Yeah, let's do that. Diplomatic service. Okay. I meant to put Merchant Confederation in ages ago and didn't. Weird. Machiavellianism and Wisselbanken. I'm not allied to Brazil, but you know what? I probably will ally them now because I've got a better spy candidate in Gran Colombia. Harbor adjacency, campus adjacency. Both of those things are pretty good. We'll stick to those and let's have a look. Can we go... They've actually got a cultural alliance already with Mongolia, which is a little bit strange, and they will make me pay through the nose for an alliance. Oh, they really will. Not for an economic alliance. I would be paying them. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got luxuries. I can bribe them with luxuries. There we go. Look at that. That's a good deal. So now all of my trade routes will be giving me another 2 food and 2 production. Wisselbank and revving into action. I'm gonna have all of my campuses pillaged now by this really annoying line inventory. The man-at-arms there. This line inventory is just as annoying. It's gonna just keep breaking all of my farms one by one. I was so tempted there to just go, oh, I need defense. Let's get a crouching tiger. Nope, that would have been a bad move. Oh, again, I didn't see that. Diplomatic service. I've gone into Renaissance. Of course I have. So industrialization, I absolutely cannot do that right now. I do not have the capacity. I can't put myself down. I've only got 1 era score left to get to at least 12 turns worth of stuff. No, not happening. 18 gold per turn trade routes there. I feel like Brazil has built something that makes these trade routes even better. They've definitely got better over time. 18 gold per turn on those now. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm going to end up putting huge population into this city. Maybe that'll encourage it to build a campus. You never know. This man-at-arms is off somewhere as well. Are they just chasing the missionaries? Is that what it is? It's really odd. Nothing was pillaged, which is great. This is more concerning. Okay, right, I've just built that trader, which is really annoying. But this city only has 22 strength. Oh no, that's very weak. I need to do something about that. Where's my starting warrior? Here you are. What would my promotion be? Man-at-arms. Oh, that's iron. I've got 10 turns to survive with only 1 era score that I can get before I break the... Oh no. This is city number 11. Gran Colombia have 16 cities, so I can actually get all the way up to 19. But settlers are just so expensive. It's proving difficult right now. Oh, Tundra City. What am I doing? Oh, I've got 1 left. I've got to go 10 turns without getting an era score right now. That is frightening. I don't know if I can do that. I can't even build a harbour in this city because it would be +4. The fact, though, that I actually did end up getting to 100 science per turn, if nothing else happens in this game, I am taking that as an absolute win. I really am. Yeah, this line inventory is going to plow through this city if it attacks directly. I can upgrade the galley, though. That would give me more defense. Let's do that. Come on. Wabam. 47 strength. Okay, yep, that's much better. That is much better. Oh my lord. How am I going to get through 10 turns without any era score? This is a recipe for disaster. I can't even risk exploring anymore. My galleys, they're going to have to come back. If the AI finds me, that's not great. But I can do my best not to go out. Only good thing going for me in this game is that these trade routes to Brazil, they are my lifeblood. Oh, they really, really are. I've got another lighthouse sorted as well, so we can get another one of those. I just wish I had a victory condition. Don't know what to do. Do I just try and go for a religious victory? Is that even possible? I don't think it is because of the era score. Brazil is too strong culturally as well. I'd have to pull out an amazing culture and I'd probably need biosphere, and that again is era score. I'm just going to keep building up. I think honestly that's my best option. Just keep building up. Something will happen, you know, something useful will happen, I'm sure. Oh, we're above 100 science now. Brilliant. There we go. We stole a tech boost. Didn't get any era score for it, but it's a still 50% boost. Oh, what level spy is this now? Secret agent. I think the next promotion would give me era score, so I'm not going to take the promotion. I'm just going to leave it at that, I think. Yeah, let's do that. That is my last university though. So somehow, without getting any era score, I've actually got 4 campuses with universities in, hence why we're on 111 science now. Nalanda is helping with that quite considerably. With my spy boosts to tech, staying fairly relevant. It's not the best, but fairly relevant. I'm going to sell the Diplo favor. Oh, it's a difficult decision, but it's a choice between the favor and the ability to get more gold. Lighthouses, trade routes. These are very, very useful to me. Oh, every time I finish a district, I get very small heart palpitations as I wait to see if I've miscalculated considerably and I'm just about to get a load of era score. But no. At the moment, it's all good. Okay. We just stole the secrets to military science. That's good. My spy is doing really well. Really, really well. Yeah, you know what? Science victory. It sounds absolutely undoable. But if I can somehow go Dark Age, have a spaceport down, and then go through every single one of my projects in the space of an era, I could in theory win. I just don't know how I'm going to get that late into the game. At this stage, it would be a minor miracle if I did that. Actually, one of the good things about sending all of my trade routes to this Brazilian city is that I can pretty much guarantee that this will be the biggest city in the game because all of my Visselbank routes are going into there. Oh my lord. Okay, so we're in a Dark Age and I'm allowed 3 era score. Oh no, this is getting harder and harder and harder. Okay, 2 arms. Gain 1 era score each time you kill a non-barbarian corps, and 2 era score each time you kill a non-barbarian army. As long as I'm not killing corps and armies, I won't get any era score, so that's fine. 3 though. 3 era score. That is painful. That means I'm allowed 2 cities on desert and tundra, and that's it. But these cities are fine. Like, if I were to actually just settle down here, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world at all. So maybe my gold needs to go into that now. Could well be it. Could well be what I need to do. I'm going to get at least 1 era score going into the industrial era on civics, and I'm gonna have to do the same on tech at some point as well. Luckily people are already ahead of me, but that's it. That's my 2 era score, so I can't do anything that generates it, including meeting other AI or taking a better government unless I settle, and I really need to settle. Ooh. I mean, if we work this out, this is my 4th Dark Age. So you start with a 12 era score, minus 20, that's 4 times 5, gives you the minus 8, and then I've got 11 cities, which gives me 11, which gets me to the 3. So that kind of makes sense, but yeah, unless I settle 5 cities, which I'll be honest is proving unlikely, at some point I'm only going to get so far in this. Oh man, this is such a head scratcher. I can't have any great people, like none. We've got no options here. So what I'm doing is I'm just finishing the amphitheater, and then I think I'm just going to have to build settlers with every city. And if it's a city that I can settle that's on my continent, because don't forget, I can't go to any other continent because that would give me era score, so that's a bad thing. And I can't settle on desert, and I can't settle on tundra. But I mean, apart from that, I can settle wherever I want. Total flexibility. Ballistics is stolen. Yay! I am getting a small amount, actually, of science and culture every time that I steal tech, but it'd be good if it was more. I'm saying that I can get another spy now. Can get another spy. I reckon this city would do nicely once it's got the shipyard in. Send a second spy out, start getting even more boosts from Gran Colombia. Look, we're actually stacking this up quite nicely now. Gran Colombia's decided they don't like me anymore. I guess that's probably fine. They have gone into a golden age, and I'm assuming they're getting more science from it because they've just shot up to 182 per turn. I don't like that. Nope, sorry. I have to say no to every great scientist. We're on zero era score mode here. we can't get any. Oh, I was always going to lose my luck at some point. Oh, my agent was killed. That's tough. That was a very highly promoted agent. Never mind. Still though, that's really painful. I need a new set of spies. I need to send them back out to Panama. Like, I know, yeah, look, go away. There's nowhere else I can spy. I don't know of any other campuses, and I really don't want to send my galley out to go and have a look, because the problem is, as soon as I do, I'm going to meet somebody, and that's era score. Then I won't be able to tech up for ages. Well, here's the first of the settlers, which is good. So I'll send you over to this direction, and I probably need to send my crossbows out to try and escort you. But yeah, 5 settlers out. At least we can maintain the status quo at that point. 18 cities the boulevard. I can put up to 20 down, so I can put up to 9 this era. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. That gives me scope. Anything that gives me scope. That's all I need. What can we vote on this time? I'm gonna, agree with this. Melee units are stronger, and I'm gonna go B, Great Prophet, because that seemed to go through last time as well. All I need is 2 points. Give me 2 points. You know you want to. No Admiral, Light Cavalry. We got 0 points. Oh dear. Never mind. Caracas, it doesn't have anything. I've got to go to Panama. It's probably protected by counter spy, but I've got to go there anyway. I think what I'm doing is I'm going to save up my faith and hope beyond hope that at some late stage of the game, I can convert all of my faith into, for instance, a Goddard, a Korolev, Werner von Braun, something like that, that'll let me boost my space projects through so that I haven't got to wait ages and ages and ages for them. Whether that's going to work or not, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it's what I'll try and do. And to help me get that faith, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 envoys into the faith city-states to improve the temple. Nowhere near taking over the suzerainship of that city-state, so that's all fine. I mean, maybe this is the score victory. Could you imagine? I just sent embassies to Mongolia and Brazil without really remembering that I was going to discover the map, which means that I just took a big old risk there of like discovering a natural wonder or something that would have just gone, hello, here's some era score. And I'm like, no. At least Brazil seems to be focusing quite heavily on culture and tourism, something that the AI is notoriously bad at winning. So I think in terms of time, we're going to be fine. And now that I actually know where Rio is, there's another very decent trade route that I can send my major cities trade routes from. That's really good. It means I can just focus fire a little bit and put all the food and production from Wisselbanken into the cities where it really matters. Worryingly, do you see there's borders the other side of Buenos Aires? I think that's probably India or someone with purple borders. In fact, they're both on Brazil's continent. That means they're close, and I'm going to find them. I'm going to find them very soon. Industrial era is unavoidable on tech. And I've only got one civic as well. So you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to start skipping turn a little bit, which is a ridiculous thought because I can't afford to tech up. I'm just going to have to just sit there and go, this is fine. I don't know what it is, but this line inventory really likes pillaging that exact theatre square. And I would prefer if they didn't. Please, can you stop? I'm just going to leave my crossbow there in the hope that they may get tempted to attack that instead of pillaging. It's unlikely, but you never know. Okay, I'm pretty much out of civics to try and research now, which means, again, I've got to take basically a choice here. If I assume that I'm probably going to meet someone by accident next, in this era, I can either go into the industrial techs or the industrial civics, but not both. So I think I'm probably going to do science. Yeah, we're going to work on ballistics and go science and just avoid going into culture, but that feels strange. Don't know if that's the right thing to do. I'm going to just go with it, but you never know. Oh, okay. I'm now at war. Oh, yep. This is what I was talking about. Okay, Mali has met me. We'll take advantage of the fact that Mali's met me and we'll run with it, but that is one of the era score that I was talking about. I won't get involved in the aid request because if I accidentally win it, then I get era score. I have to avoid that. It failed as well. But, okay, at this point, if I meet the next person, I'm going to get 3 era score for meeting everybody and it's game over. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just a thing. So I've got to hope that I can go 23 turns without meeting anybody. How likely is that? Very unlikely, but we'll do our best. Yeah, they had a boat. This whole time. I knew it. Let's see, though. Do they want to do any trading? Not for iron. They do want to trade for niter, though. That's cool. Diplo favor? Still Mongolia. Okay. Send them an embassy just so I can see what's going on in there a little bit. Again, that was a bad move. It's just autopilot. It's absolute autopilot. It's like, do things that help you in the game. I reckon that city's going to make a lot of gold, though. So maybe my spy will go over to Mali and I won't befriend them. I don't know. Maybe we can just make friends and not allies with them. That could be a way of doing it. Okay, Brazil and Mali are on the continent of Atlantis. So it's not my continent. Maybe, though. Maybe there's more of my continent down in this direction. I do want to go and explore it. So I'll maybe build another boat and go and have a peek. And there we go. He found me. Before I could do anything. Hungary has met me. I assume there is some boat that has discovered me around the world. I might as well just exchange information on capitals. And there you go. Look at that. Met all civilizations. 3 era score. Wasn't even me that did that. Hang on. Where is Hungary? I bet they've sent a boat to me somewhere. It might even have been my spy that's been discovered. I can't even see their unit. That's the strange thing. I've no idea how they discovered me that. Maybe they can see me. Sometimes the AI can see you before you can see them. Yeah, the thing that I like about this, looking at it, is that I didn't actually play that wrong. There was no mistake I made in that particular era that would have, kept me in the Dark Age. The AI found me I only had 3 capacity. You know, the game really, really wants me to go into a normal age. So what I'm going to do is this. We are counting this particular Dark Age challenge. We got to turn 188 before we failed, so that's pretty good. But we're counting it as a technical fail, and I'm going to return to this challenge once I thought about it a bit more, once we have, you know, really considered our strategies and we've got ourselves a little bit of a different tactic. I'm thinking, but you know, for instance, Mali, being able to settle a spam, Dido, somebody that has more of an ability to settle cities. Maybe we go domination if there's a way of actually taking cities without gaining era score. I mean, that's tricky, but there could be a way. There could be a way. And I want to see your comments on this video as well. How would you do this? What do you think the strategies are? Come along to Discord, let me know, because this is going to take a lot of planning. And I'm going to return to this a second time and we're going to do it. In the meantime, it is turn 188 and I am very much behind where I would want to be. I am dead last on score. Science, I'm actually doing okay, but Gran Colombia is now starting to accelerate away from the pack. Culture, Brazil is well on the way to winning a tourism victory. Nobody's gone domination. Bolivar and Pedro are scrapping it out for a religion, and diplomacy is all over the place. I'm going to park the challenge, and on turn 188, we're going to now pivot. Let's go crazy. If we're going to ignore the score challenge now, I am diving into a normal game on turn 188. Can we turn this round? Can we get a victory? So we're just going to go total heroic age now. Enjoy the game, go a bit mad. Let's play China to their absolute capacity. So to start with, I'm going to make friends with Mali, but we're not going to ally them. I'm going to send an embassy, open borders to Hungary and offer them the friendship. And they could be at war with, and have I got my military ally at war with with Gran Colombia? I do. So let's go for a research alliance with Hungary. It's going to be the world against Gran Colombia, and that is totally fine with me because I can actually pull everyone else into this war. Yeah, look at that. Ha ha ha. They've got 1,200 military strength. It's a lot. I think we should go and challenge that. That would be really, really good. Well, better go and explore as well. I'm actually going to treat myself to a new government now. It's time for a monarchy. Oh, everything I've been putting off era score wise. It's just going to be a huge, beautiful release of era score. We're going to enjoy it. Where's my settler card gone? Colonization, Wisselbanken, Machiavellianism, naval infrastructure. I quite like that card. I'm starting to build shipyards in quite a few places now. Craftsman, not as useful as you might think. Drill manuals probably will be because I can actually sell my niter now that I'm getting quite a bit of that. Veterancy helps as well because I'm putting a lot of harbors down, so we'll work on all that. And I can take over a city-state now. I'm going to pick Buenos Aires because bonuses acting like luxuries. It just gives me just a few extra immunities. That's fine, plus a little bit of era score, a little bit more map. Or even were they? They were here. Okay, so we've got good visibility over Mali now. Oh, musket core. That is very powerful. Curacao core as well. I mean, we've got to level up a lot if we're going to go and take Gran Colombia on. I think we can, but we're going to need battleships. I think we're very much going to need battleships if we're going to take them on. There was space for me to settle in this direction, but it was all tundra. So again, I didn't actually miss out on anything. The continent I got, unless I'd really seized that land in the north from Brazil, would have been quite tricky. Oh, I can build my wall. We can build the Great Wall of China now because I've got the era score for it. Oh, there's so much I can do now. I love it. Treat yourself to a shipyard capital. Steam power is boosted. Pedro, you've been an amazing ally. I want to keep you as an ally. Economic alliance just powers up my trade routes with you even more. Here is another city on the coast. Beautiful. We've got tobacco. We've got amber. In fact, actually, I could even settle near Gobistan now. Oh, I didn't have to settle there. Yeah, let's settle on that tile in the tundra, and I can work the niter, the iron, and I get the Gobistan era score, so that's all lovely. And let's go to Mali as well. Plus, I can put holy sites in really nice places and really use Feed the World. I mean, Brazil has very much given me the gift of Feed the World, and I plan on running with it. There's no point turning my back on that glorious, glorious gift. One more city, this time there. Shen, perfect. Another campus is finished, which is brilliant. Library and university. These are the things that will get me going. I need to just keep up technologically. My technological advantage is pretty much the only thing I actually managed successfully. I mean that's harsh. I think I actually did play quite well. Like as the challenge went, it's very, very difficult to pull off anything, and we did a pretty decent job, I think. There's exploration. I don't want to switch governments, but what I will do instead of drill manuals is put press gangs on. I don't think I'm really in the business of building frigates, but what I will build is quadriremes. Now, if we can get a bunch of these, I think we can start to build the beginnings of a battleship army. Battleships are going to be the thing that I'm going to really attack with. Let's get my Great Wall as well. Yay! And a field cannon just upgrades my defenses on top of that all. Industrialization, and there's nothing stopping us from getting the factory and the coal power plant now, so we'll save up a little bit for that, although we do have a campus on the way. We're expecting a campus, a new baby campus. Push for science on that one a little bit more as well. I don't need that settler card anymore. Should we put natural philosophy in or trade confederation? Let's put trade confederation in. That's good. A little bit of extra yield. 124 now. I wondered why my science had gone down so much. I'm at war with Nalanda. That's why. That's a bit of a pain. Might be able to take Singapore out soon though. Can my caravel find anything that could be poached in a cheeky way from Gran Colombia? That's going to be the question. I think privateers are going to be very handy here, but if, for instance, they put a harbour district that's out of the range of their city defences, that's the sort of thing I can strike. There is a harbour, but there is the city. I don't think my caravel is going to survive an attack from their defences. I've seen they've got at least Ranger Corps, which is like 75 strength, so it's pretty tough. Actually, I realise I can put meeting houses down for a little bit of extra faith and production. And why not? Just really utilising Brazil's religion here. It's really cool. Sources gained. Let's steal refining. Go on. You can do it, Spy. Make Ursa proud. Another city. This one's next to Gobistan. We've achieved the heroic age. Does it feel weird to be going heroic after spending all this time in a dark age? You better believe it. But this is the sort of glorious revolution that we are trying to accomplish here. Nice +3 campus. Once I get the factory running in this city, that will boost the production in a lot of cities. So that's all good. Pantanal has been found? Where's that? Where have I found that? Oh, my spy. Lovely. Oh, 900 gold from Mali. That's the best bit about Mali being in the game, isn't it? Absolutely the best bit. Gain sources first. Let's take our time. Let's watch this carefully. We can see just how strong the ranged attack is. Yep, destroyed a Brazilian quadrireme in one turn. So they're pretty strong cities. Not that we ever really needed to prove that, but if we did, it is now proven. Oh, the era score, it's just all flooding in now. We've gone so far above. Shrines are being built. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, soon to be 5 holy sites in my cities. These all have Feed the World. They all help with population. They all help with faith per turn. It's all a really good combination. I never checked for coal. I never checked for coal. I can already see one source, which is quite nice in my empire. 1, 2 sources, I think is all we've got. But that's, you know what, at least we've got some. The amount of games we've played over the years where you just don't get any, and you sort of look there thinking, all right. I think unlocking battleships has got to be the best thing we can do. So let's go siege tactics, military science, refining, rifling, build a coal power plant. I'm working on it. But you know what? My gold per turn is actually pretty good. Oh, I can't tell you how good that feels. That Barb encampment has been below me for the entire game, and I haven't been able to remove it because of era score reasons, but now I can. 15 population Pingala City. These are the sort of things that help. 4 quadriremes built. I know they're cheap units, but they upgrade into battleships so much cheaper than trying to build battleships outright. So this is the work I'm putting in now that'll pay dividends later. Can I nab this settler? Oh, that would be good. I mean, this would be killing a cord unit, which I did say that I wasn't going to do when the original challenge was still available. It's funny how you just get so much flexibility. That would be a unit I wouldn't be able to take. Oh, Gran Colombia are so fast. All their units, that extra movement, it means that they can actually outrun my boats, which is really, really frustrating. Steel tech boost failure. Okay, well, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Do I just move city? Is that worth moving? Where would be campus cities for me to steal from? I could steal, in theory, from Santa Marta. I feel like my spy's having no luck, so yeah, let's just do it. My cities are all being converted now, and I could, in theory, buy warrior monks. What a religion you are giving me there. My lord. No. Okay, 1,440 gold now. Oh, I really, really hope the siphon funds goes well. That would be good. Oh, yeah, no, you actually are going to give me the settler. Thank you. That's awesome. There are so many districts to pillage. I am thinking a caravel is not a bad idea, actually. To do that, is it worth building Venetian Arsenal? I think I've got to just swap some tiles around to do it. But if I do get that, No, that's Mausoleum. 43 turns. Yeah, we could do that. Just get that city with a workshop and a factory and we'll be laughing. Nope, no peace for you, friend. Chemistry and 1 random tech. Yes. Oh, I can finally use all of my great people points. Give me that benefit. Economics, chemistry. Beautiful. And let's just swing Nalanda around quickly as well. I'm from 131 to 150 science per turn. And Nalanda is now not an ally of the person I'm fighting. 500 science for each natural wonder here or somewhere else. Beautiful. I think, yes, that's what I thought. I thought Sahara was on this map. Okay, let's go and just get 2,000 science in one big go. Nalanda, don't you want to be my ally rather than Gran Colombia's? Yeah, that's a bad move for you, I must admit, but it works for me. Look at that, totally surrounded. Gran Colombia's empire is wonderful. They're doing so well this game. It's almost going to be a shame when I rip it to pieces. Almost. Not quite, just almost. Oh, a military emergency was passed against Gran Colombia. That's good. I just discovered a ton of the map. This is the sort of thing that could happen that suddenly is like, oh, that's all your Ursa score gone. We can now see the glory of Gran Colombia's empire. 94 capital. They're very strong. Very strong. Like, that is undeniable. I think, what should we go for? Audience Chamber or Warlord's Throne? Warlord's Throne might come in better once we actually start taking cities over, but it's quite ambitious. You know what? I'm ambitious. I am ambitious, so we're going to do it. What will we do? Republican Legacy Policy card. Oh, that's a good one. That's the good one. Don't mind that at all. Oh, Midler. A new city-state. Nice. Give me better libraries. Yay. That's actually 2 science city-states. We quite like that. City now in the snow. There's another source of coal and some spices. We've got loads of tobacco down here. Really nice place to settle. How many quadrooms have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I need any more. So we're going to stop building them for a second and go bam, which gives me refining, unlocks oil for me, as well as battleships. Now I've got a lot of cold tundra and snow, so yeah, there you go. Look, I was hoping that we'd have at least one source of oil. There's another source in the desert to the side of me. That's a lot of it. Okay, good. We've got options. Well, that's a good pickup, but research labs now are going to be the next thing. Then we'll work towards aircraft carriers, and then missile cruisers in order to take the fight to Gran Colombia. I'm actually thinking of attacking this island with my heroic age. I should loyalty-wise be able to keep it and use this as a staging point to then assault of the mainland. We'll see what age Gran Colombia goes into. 1,500 gold. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, they're in a golden age right now, so the chances are they'll probably go normal or dark age, and if they do, that would be wonderful. If Spy is in home territory, when counter-spying, Steal Great Works, none of those are very good. Being honest with you, I was looking for money, but we'll have to take what we can right now. Yeah, that's a lot of quadrooms. Happy with that. That's good. I could establish my own religion. I'm going to save that. That is not a bad option for later, just in case somebody gets close to winning the religious victory. I think we should be fine. It's unlikely to be something that comes up as a really important thing, but at least we have the option now. First source of coal in. There we go. We'll get the power on now. And then next turn, we've got 2 more sources. We can switch our cards around. I've got a nationalism, which means I can make cores or fleets of these quadriremes, and then we can upgrade them to battleships and go shooting. The power is on, but is anyone home? Probably not. 1 extra source of coal, 2 extra sources of coal. Okay, so we've got 9 coming in per turn now. That's what you like to see. Heroic Age. Oh, I've been looking forward to actually seeing a screen that wasn't dark. Look at this. Normal age for Gran Colombia. That's what we wanted. What don't we want? That's the question. Now, I think production from campuses sounds like a great idea. I really do. I think extra gold from trade routes also sounds like a really good idea. I also think that Hicks Dracones with the extra movement sounds like a great idea. And guess what? I also think to arms, which lets me build military faster, is also a good idea. So... Oh, right, hang on. Am I using the adjacency card on my campuses? No, I'm not. I would get quite a bit production if I did that. Hang on, let's have a quick look. I'd get myself 36 production. That's pretty big. It's whether or not the Hicks Dracones and the 2 extra movement on the boats would be helpful. Stop leaving settlers in the sea, honestly. I mean, the answer's yes. If I can get my battleships really, really maneuverable, then I'll be laughing all the way home. How much gold do I get from a form of coinage? 3 gold per specialty district in the foreign city. We have a look at Salvador. 1, 2, 3 specialty districts. So it would be 9 gold times by 10. So that's 90 gold per turn. These are big differences. I'm not going to take Heartbeat of Steam because I don't want to put the card in. But I could see that argument in all kinds of different ways, and I honestly wouldn't be able to disagree with you. I really wouldn't be able to. Let's now pop in a few cards that we like. Veterancy is really good, but I need Professional Army in now. Machiavellianism is really good for my Spies. Wisselbanken's good. Trade Confederation's probably giving me the least bang for my buck at the moment, so let's switch that briefly to Retinues. There you go, and we will go from there. 315 gold for a battleship upgrade. It's pretty good, to be fair. Warlord's Throne is now finished as well. Excellent. I'm going to get Victor in because Victor is going to be very good for when we go to war. And I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm going to need an intelligence agency to get an extra spy. What has happened to me? Voting time. I don't have any voting power. I think Brazil's going to win this one, so I'll vote for them. They've got by far the most points. I'd love to join the World's Fair. I don't think that'll go through, but I'll pop it through anyway. I'm going to say double Admiral and hope that goes through, and I'm going to have fewer grievances towards Simon Bolivar. I mean, none of that's going to go through, to be absolutely honest with you, but Genghis Khan, double Great Writers, Pedro. Okay, so I got 1 point. That means it could be worse. Let's have a quick look at culture. It's fine. Diplomacy. No one's winning diplomacy either. So, stitching our boats together. 1 fleet. 2 fleets, 3 fleets and a spare. There's always a spare. Never mind. Nice, fun, new city. This is over to the left of Gran Colombia, and it will act as a good staging post, I hope. Plus, I can get my ironclad set up. Let's just core this first. Battleship upgrade, and another one, and another one. Look at that. You know, I really wish I could now pick my admiral. Change my mind. I do want one. Kind of insulted Nelson. Nelson doesn't want to join my empire anymore, but I understand. Another city right next. I mean, these are just like stolen settlers. I wish it was something cleverer than what I'm doing, but there's not. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!